Previously, on the purpose of Taffy and Candy. The family had been looking for Taffy and Candy everywhere. There was no luck for the fam, but they never gave up. Meanwhile, Taffy and Candy were lost deep in the woods until they got kidnapped by someone, which left the family on a mission to save them. Will they save them and find the purpose? Find out on the fourth and final part of The Purpose of Taffy and Candy. Vanellope, Snow, and Dawn, Shadow, and Sonic were outside of Scott's evil hideout, known as an abandoned warehouse. Are you sure this is where they will be at, Vanny? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Snowy. It has to be, guys. We know that Scott and his crew live here. We can't let them find out that we're here. We gotta get them out of here safely. I mean, immediately. But we gotta get Scott and his crew out of the way. So, Shadow and Sonic, how do we get in there to save Taffy and Candy? I'll call the police. Oh boy, this might not be easy, but we'll do this. We gotta save Taffy and Candy and find the purpose about them. Meanwhile, with Taffy and Candy, Uncle Sonic and Uncle Shadow are probably worried about us by now, Candy. Yeah, I think so too, Taffy. I can't believe Scott and his crew kidnapped us again. Those guys are literally insane, though. And let me tell you something. Snowy was right about them. Scott is very terrifying. Yeah, he scared Snow at one time. This is more insane than that time. I can't even pick. But he's more terrifying than the time when Spencer was chasing us. Yeah. If we don't get out of here soon, we're never gonna find the purpose about us. Huh. Taffy, Candy, Vanny, Snowy, what are you guys doing here? We came to save you. So we heard that you guys ran off. What was happening? Apparently they were looking for a purpose, were they? Were you guys? Yes, we were on a mission to find out what our purpose was. I think Uncle Shadow has it. Yes, I do. It's a secret purpose that we should have known a very long time ago. You see, on the exact same day after Sugar Rush was fixed, and when Vanellope moved back, and the racers broke up their sibling relationship after ditching Felix and Candlehead, Taffyta and Candlehead kept a really large secret and had a silly relationship between each other before and after Sonic took them in, and it was and the races are made by themselves. Actually, they don't have any uncle or aunt or anything. But that means Candy and Taffy are made by somebody. And it's somebody that they love and care for. Someone who acts like a sister. Someone who acts like a good guardian. Someone who takes care of her in sickness. Someone who comforts her and gives her a good hug whenever she's sad or crying. Somebody that's been so close to them ever since. Wait, hold on, Uncle Shadow. If you, Sonic and Silver were made by each other, like how you're his uncle, and Sonic is your nephew, and if we're made by, and if us racers were made by ourselves, then who were Taffy and Candy made from? They were made from each other. Yep, I know. It's a shocker. Wait, hold on, what? Taffy and Candy have been biological sisters the whole time, even before and after Sonic adopted them? That's insane! Yep, it is, Nature's Nurse. Bust my buffers! So that's why we were like that. Just so that we have a silly relationship that tried to destroy us or something? We weren't good enough for that. Now we feel bad for leaving. Now hold on for a minute, you two. There's no need to feel sad or sorry. You guys have a good sister relationship towards each other, actually. What makes you say that? Well, Candy, you and Taffy saw each other like sisters. You guys were sister figures, which means that Taffy is the older sister and Candy is the younger sister. Even though you're both 9 or something, that makes it like you guys are twin sisters, and that's the most uniquest thing about you guys. I think you guys are going to be great biological sisters towards each other during this family. You know what? You're right. Let's bring it in. Thanks for watching the very special 4-part special. See you next time.